Buenas tardes, Malditos Nerds. Estamos acá en Rosario, en la CrackBangBoom, con el señor Scott Allie, editor de Dark Horse Comics. Welcome to Argentina, Scott.
Thank you.
This is your first visit to Argentina?
Yeah, first time in South America.
But how about your knowledge of Argentinian and South American comic culture?
Not very much. I work with a lot of South American and Argentinian artists. I was just talking to Juan Ferreira, who does a lot of work with me. Max and Sebastian Fiamara,
yes.
we work with. So we work with a lot of guys from Argentina as well as from Brazil. But yeah, I don't know that much about the comic scene.
And have you already started seeing the portfolios of the artists?
No, we had a really long lunch with Eduardo a little while ago,
yes.
and then I walked in.
Rizzo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I walked into my spotlight panel, and then a couple of interviews. I haven't really seen much of the show yet.
And what are you expecting from this portfolio, from these artists? Are you looking for something that blow your mind? Are you looking for something in particular? What do you like to see in new artists?
Well, what I like to see, I really want to get really strong storytelling. I want really clear, beautiful storytelling that really makes characters come across to you. That's what's most important to me. I don't just want fight scenes or big muscle guys. I want to see stories where the characters really come to life for the reader. And what I expect here, what I know from the artists that I've seen from South America, is that I'm going to see guys that work in very conventional kind of Marvel and DC superhero styles, as well as my favorite two cartoonists in the world are Gabriel Ba and Fabio Moon from Brazil, and I know there's a lot of that sort of comics coming out of here. So I hope to see some new stuff in that vein.
Perfect. One last question. You talk about DC and Marvel recently. What's your take on DC and Marvel? Now, not DC and Marvel, but the comic book industry in the whole world. I think that Image Comics, Dark Horse are in a great moment, while the most powerful you can hear also in Argentina, like DC and Marvel, they are going down. What's your take on the industry right now?
I don't know. I think every end of the entertainment world in America, in the States, is struggling. Movies sell less, music sells less, and books sell less. And so I think everybody's trying something new. Everybody's kind of going in a different direction, trying to figure out how to keep this thing working. Image is doing a fantastic job with what they're doing. I'm probably reading more Marvel books now than I have since I was a teenager. There's a lot of good stuff coming from Marvel. I'm not really reading DC stuff, and I don't connect that much with a lot of what they're doing. But they made a really bold move to get the readers excited, and I think they did that, and they've enjoyed a lot of success from that, and it led to a lot of success for everybody else. We did a retailer meeting recently where David Gabriel from Marvel, the VP of marketing at Marvel, thanked DC for doing 52 because it boosted everybody's sales. So, I think all the companies are kind of going in different directions, and you can only hope it's the best direction for that company.
Yeah, and what can we expect from Dark Horse from now to the next couple of years?
Well, we're getting a lot more aggressive in a lot of different areas. We are publishing. During the economic recession, we kind of scaled back a little bit, not in terms of the company, but we were putting out fewer books to give more books a chance to succeed. And we're ratcheting back up. Our workloads have doubled. We're doing a lot more superhero stuff, which was something we didn't do much for a long time. But we've got great superhero books like Captain Midnight just debuted, and then we've got really weird superhero books like The Victories from Mike Oeming and Black Beetle from Francesco Francavilla. So we're trying to do very conventional superhero books and do really weird superhero books, but superheroes is still a pretty small part of what we do. So we've got some really cool movie properties coming up. Star Wars is always a big part of what we do, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Those are two of our biggest things.
Can we expect seeing new things of Buffy?
Oh yeah, right now we're heading toward the end of season 9 of Buffy. We've got 2 monthly books, Buffy and Angel and Faith. Those are the 2 titles. They both end in August and September. I believe that's when they end. And then we'll take 6 months off, and then season 10 will start early next year.
Perfect. Thank you very much for this interview, and enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
Seguimos con más CrackBangBoom, Malditos Nerds.